When you look this good. When you look this.
Say what I say, and do what I do. I'm the best goddamn thing since sliced bread, so allow me to introduce myself to you. My name is Dimitri Reeves, and I make the world go. My name is Dimitri Reeves. I go around to every state and I spread love. My message is love and to teach people that you are already greatness. You are already great. You don't have to look for somebody else to tell you you are great. You are already great. That's my message to people and the generation coming after us.
Dimitri, fans want to know, why do you perform on the street corner?
The reason why I perform, the reason why I do it on the corners is because everyone from the president to a homeless person has to cross the street. They have to go take the highway or anything. So that's the best way to perform. I look for every stoplight and I pull up 2 big speakers, a generator, a fan, 2 lights, concert lights, and I let them go and I just hook it up. Even if it's daylight outside, I still put the concert lights up because people are, it's funny because the lights don't have to be bright. It's just that people see like equipment. They're like, oh. So that's how it's just like the entertainment business is all smoke and mirrors. So I put it up and I perform and I try to, I get people's attention to show them and to give them my message, and that is love. If you spread love, you will get love. If you spread hate, you will get hate. It's simple. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. So I give that to people, and I tell that to people. For the people who think I'm mentally challenged and that I'm a little off, I'm not. Well, if you want to say society, crazy is not being able. When people call you crazy, is because they're basically saying you aren't controllable. People can't control you. That's when they call you crazy. That's all that is. When people talk about you or say something about you, they're talking about themselves. So if they think you're crazy, they think that, okay, if I was crazy, I'd probably be out there dancing on the corner, so that person's probably crazy. People project how they think about themselves onto other people. So to let the people know that they thought I was crazy, no, I'm not crazy.
What inspired you to want to become an entertainer?
The reason why I started singing and wanted to become an entertainer is because of Michael Jackson, the movie Moonwalker, and because of WWE, wrestling, the entertainment value of it. I loved entertaining. And anything entertainment-wise, I always wanted to do comedy. I always looked into that. I love that. I just love making people smile and laugh, because if I could take your mind off of something negative just for a moment, that made my day. So that's why I chose that. That's why I chose to start diving into singing. And definitely Michael Jackson inspired everybody, so I definitely dove into him. And from that I went to Elvis, I went to Prince, I went to James Brown, all the greats and the theatrics of them and the way the mannerisms and everything when performing. I just studied them and then became, Michael Jackson said, study the greats and become greater.
What age did you decide to take entertaining seriously?
The age I decided to start doing this was 16. I've been performing ever since I was 5, meaning I was just like making people laugh and always at cookouts, I was be in the middle dancing and stuff like that. But at 16, I got on my knees and I prayed and I said, universe, God, you know, I want to either headline WrestleMania, or I want either headline WrestleMania or headline the BET Awards, MTV Awards, and Grammys. And then guess what happened? A week later, they said Michael Jackson passed away. So when he passed away, all my memories of Michael Jackson came up and I flooded. I was like, oh wow, he was amazing. So I went in the living room, put my ROTC uniform on. I was in ROTC. I put the uniform on because it was dressy, and Michael Jackson dressed with the dress clothes and the slacks. So I put that on. I started dancing, and then from there on, I just took off and started doing it. And then the rest of the universe moved out my way.
I'm interested in knowing what made you choose to wear flashy and shiny attire while performing.
I went through a breakthrough. What happened was I came through a thing where when you look this good, I got into that and loving myself and thinking like, okay, well, hey, I want to wear the shiniest, people want to wear shiny stuff, but they're scared, so they do it halfway. They don't really go all out. But it's like, I don't care. If I wore chains. I wore chains, and they were real. They were real in the sense that if I threw it at you, they would hurt. So when people say, is that real? Like, you mean, is that a rock that somebody picked up and tried to sell to you? Like, that's all that a diamond's are, they're rocks. I mean, Jesus. Anyway, so I had the ring and the rings. I'm sure you saw my videos where I had the chains, stuff like that. Then they were turning brown, and I still wore them out because I was showing people that you are the prize. Even with them turning brown, I look good. I look good without them. I look good. I try to tell people that you look good with that. You don't need objects to make you look good. You are the prize. Stop thinking everybody else is the prize, because I went through a phase where I wanted girls, and that was my prize. A lot of men go through that. They try to get hot girls with big butts and all with the makeup and everything or whatever, and then trying to gloat them around their friends and everybody talking about, yeah, look what I got. What you are doing is you are unloving yourself. You are you're giving them power. So that's why when they dump you or whatever, you're like, I'm gonna kill myself. The guy today, a guy at my show, I don't know if you saw him, he was going through that when I gave a hug to. He was going through that exact thing, and I knew he was going through. I had to go through get my heart broken to get to now. So if you're going through a hard time right now, if you're hurting right now, if you're going through pain, you just leveled up, my brother. Welcome to the Mile High Club.
Why do you identify yourself the God of entertainment?
I'm God. God is love. Done. Everybody's looking for like somebody out hanging on the clouds, dangling their feet, or thinking that they're like better than. A guy told me, he said, you aren't God. I said, okay, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, like what? We're not 7. I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna debate. I know what I am. When you're comfortable with, when you know who you are, you don't have to debate with people. Just let them think what they want. He sent me a message saying, I'm sorry that I ridiculed you and threw shade at you, man. One love, brother. I appreciate you and I respect everything that you're doing, because God is love.
In the years of being in the entertainment business, what has been considered one of your highest achievements?
Rolling Stone magazine. Rolling Stone magazine did a piece on me. They posted me. They called me Michael Jackson protester, which is another, I wish they did my name, but they did a piece on me, and they sent 2 videographers out to come talk to me and get my story. That's on YouTube as well, and I love it. It was like, it's crazy. CNN did a piece on me. Well, they recorded me from the helicopter while the Baltimore riots were going on. Another highlight, this kid came up to me and said, you inspire me. You know, I want to be you. I want to be you, paying tribute to Michael Jackson. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's awesome. He said, I don't want to be Michael. I don't want to do Michael Jackson. I want to be you being Michael Jackson. I said, okay, that's cool. So I appreciated that, because it showed me I'm doing my job well enough. And I'm learning, you know, learning how to sing, learning how to dance better, learning my moves, be more crisp on them. You know, along with my message, I'm gonna go so far, and I'm gonna inspire trillions of people. I mean, so even after I die, my message will live on. So that's all that matters. So that's the highlight of everything.
What is your main goal you want to obtain in entertainment?
To change the world, to open up. So I'm gonna change the world, so people can see finally, especially from black, white to Hispanic, Asian, they can be themselves and not be so stereotypical, so robotic and so controlled. I'm trying to let them just crack their shell. I'm going to crack everybody's shell so they can be themselves authentically.
Bring the blind sight. I never have to worry about being alone.